Dan, how's your body, you talked about the physicality being raised, how's your body and the rest of the team responding to it?
I mean, it's been tough, but I'm feeling like we're responding real well. It's important to hydrate and take your health really serious off the field when you're going this hard. So I think we're doing a great job.
What's some things that you had to do in terms of taking care of your body off the field with the increased intensity that you didn't have to do before?
I think for me, it's having a routine at night, and it's getting really good sleep, and it's being in the training room, twice a day, 2 massages a week, chiropractor. So it's staying on top of those things so you can come out here feeling 100%, 3 times a week, 4 times a week.
Okay.
How are those? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, what goes into that nightly routine, if you don't mind sharing?
For me, I feel like in the past I didn't really eat too much at night, and I think it's important to eat a lot of carbs the night before practice. So for me, I kind of just get home, I read over all my notes for practice the next day, then I have a bunch of food, pasta, smoothies. I've been starting to eat a lot at night while I watch The Godfather. I watched The Godfather last night, and with some popcorn too. And then once it hits 10 o'clock, I turn everything off and go right to sleep. And it's been working for me. So.
How are those smoothies out there? I mean, they look good.
Oh, they're good. Purple. Shout out Purple Banana.
Okay.
Yeah, on Marshall Street. Very good smoothies.
Dan, I know you got a big week, or basically through the week. I know you got a scrimmage coming up on Saturday. What are you most looking forward to accomplishing on the offensive side?
My family's going to be there, so I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to just moving the ball down the field and scoring a lot of touchdowns. I mean, we've been doing that ever since we stepped on this field together as a new team, so just excited to score touchdowns.
Dan, what, if anything, has surprised you about yourself this offseason and maybe even the team during the spring practice?
Surprised me about myself? I mean, I say I'm a little surprised. I'm surprised about this team about how many touchdowns we're throwing. We look really good. Usually a team comes out and it takes some time to build that chemistry, but I feel like we got a lot of chemistry really early. So, and for me, it's just been the conditioning, getting used to, blocking every single play, blocking big DNs and doing that sort of stuff, running routes down the field, hustling back, making a block the next play. So just getting used to that conditioning.
What's led to that increased team chemistry?
What was that?
What's led to that increased team chemistry?
I think it's everyone just coming out here and buying in and believing in Kyle and just believing in your coaching. And just coach always talks about do your job, so that's what I try and worry about, is just doing my job to the best of my ability.
Dan, you became a leader last year.
Yeah.
New quarterback comes in and he's supposed to be a leader from day one.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're sort of sizing up what your new leader looks like. What were your first impressions of Kyle? And I don't know, did he do anything special to sort of won you over?
I mean, he's just a great dude, and I'm going to follow a great dude, a good leader, and he's an elite quarterback. So, I mean, it wasn't hard to follow in his footsteps. He's really smart. He's got experience, and I always try and learn from him. So no, it wasn't hard to follow his footsteps.
What convinced you so early that he's a great dude?
I think just how laughable and jokeable he is, how much of a clown he is off the field. We just click right away and just like normal dudes, So that's what got me right away.
What do you bust his balls about?
Nothing. He just laughs at me a lot, I make him laugh because I'm a little crazy sometimes, my accent and all that stuff. So, he loves to joke around.
We've heard so much about the championship mentality that's being installed. I'm curious if there's a specific moment from practice where you've seen that in a teammate or just in the team itself.
So, restart that? Sorry.
So we've heard a lot about the championship mentality that Fran's installing. Is there a moment from spring ball that you feel really exemplifies that?
Not a moment. I think just every moment we're out here, it's so competitive, it's so violent. Right after a team period, we're sprinting to the next period. There's no breaks, there's no sitting down, having a drink, talking to your teammate. It's very intense, and we're going to be in really good shape. So I think the championship mentality is just making practice way harder than the game.
last two for Dan.
How would you describe your blocking ability and talent with this spring ball compared to last spring ball?
I think it's much better. My technique is much better, but still got long ways to go. And it's just going to keep getting better as long as I keep coming out here and trying my hardest.
Anything specific with technique that you're honing in on this week?
This week I'm really working on keeping my base even and not having too much of a staggered stance or too much of a wide base so I don't get thrown while I'm perimeter blocking or whatever it is. Having a strong base and foundation.